Hello students, and welcome to week 7 with Music Time with Mrs. M. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe and healthy. Over this period that we've been doing online video lessons, I've been going back and forth with talking about two different things, meter and tonality. So when we talk about the word meter, we talk about the rhythm aspect, what the beat and what the microbeats look like and sound like. And we talked about two different meters, duple meter and triple meter. And in duple meter, do is the macro beat, and doot day are the microbeats. Doot day, two sounds, duple means two. And then we talked about triple meter, where we said that the macro beat is do, just like duple meter, but the microbeats are called do-da-dee. 3 sounds, triple means 3. So that relates to the rhythm aspect of our music, meter. The other area we've been talking about is tonality, how the music sounds, the melody, the notes, the pitches, and what the resting tone is. And the two tonalities we've talked about are major tonality and minor tonality. And we said that in major tonality, the resting tone is called do. And in minor tonality, the resting tone is called la. So we have meter and we have tonality. And when you put those two together, that creates the music that we've been singing and going over these past several weeks. Now, the reason I'm talking to you about all this is because next week's lesson, you're going to do an assessment for me to see how well you can recall major and minor tonality in duple and triple meter. And we're going to touch base with some of the songs that we have learned throughout this school at home process. And we're going to talk about how can we hear whether a song is in duple or triple meter and major and minor tonality. So we're going to spend a little bit of time today going over this so that you are fully comfortable with doing this for next week. Okay? Now I give you some clues when we sing songs or we do chants. We talk about the macro and micro beats and the resting tone. Okay? So the first song that I want to sing for you is one that we did the first week, the I've Been to Harlem, Turn the Glasses Over song. I'm just going to sing it for you, and just to recall your memory. All right, listen please, audiate. I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover, I traveled this wide world all over, 3 times over. Drink what you have to drink and turn the glasses over. Sailing east, sailing west, sailing over the ocean. You better watch out when the boat begins to rock, or you'll lose your girl in the ocean. Now, next week when I present the music to you, before each song, I'm going to set you up in the tonality. And if a song is in major tonality, I would go like this. Do, mi, so, la, so, fa, mi, re, ti, do. That tells you you're in major tonality, okay? Now, another example would be a minor tonality song, and the one that I taught you was the Working on the Railway song. I'm going to sing that for you. Audiate, please. In 1841, I put me corduroy breeches on. I put me corduroy breeches on to work upon the railway. Fill-a-me-ori-ori-a, 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 to work upon the railway. So you might be sitting at home thinking, I can kind of hear a difference between major tonality and minor tonality. And for a minor tonality song, the way that I would set up harmonically, the song would go like this. La, do, mi, fa, mi, re, do, ti, si, la. versus major tonality. Do, mi, so, la, so, fa, mi, re, ti, do. Okay? So when you're listening to my songs next week, you want to listen for the resting tone. If you hear do as the resting tone, then your song would be in major tonality. If you hear la as the resting tone, then you would be in minor tonality. Okay? So now let's go back to those same two songs and talk about meter. Okay? The first song that I sang, I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover, I traveled this wide world all over, 3 times over. Drink what you have to drink and turn the glasses over. Sailing east, sailing west, sailing over the ocean. You better watch out when the boat begins to rock, or you'll lose your girl in the ocean. So I would ask you to keep the macro beat. Do, 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 do. I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover, I traveled this wide world all over, 3 times over. Drink what you have to drink and turn the glasses over. Okay, but you cannot tell what meter you're in just by the macro beat. You have to listen, audiate for the micro beats. Do, day, do, day. Listen carefully. I've been to Harlem, I've been to Dover, I traveled this wide world all over, 3 times over. Drink what you have to drink and turn the glasses over. So I was performing do, day, do, day, do, day, do, day. Do, day is 2 sounds, so that means that that song is in duple meter. Okay, getting the hang of how we can figure this out. And then my second song, do, 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 do. In 1841, I put me corduroy breeches on. I put me corduroy breeches on to work upon the railway. Fill-a-me-ori-ori-ay, 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 to work upon the railway. Those are the macro beats, but remember, we need to know what the micro beats are. Do-da-dee, 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 do-da-dee. In 1841, I put me corduroy breeches on. I put me corduroy breeches on to work upon the railway. Fill-a-me-ori-ori-ay, 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 to work upon the railway. So I was performing do-da-dee, 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 do-da-dee. 3 sounds, do, da, dee. So that means that that song, Working on the Railway, is in triple meter. Okay, so this is what you're going to be doing next week. I'm going to give you 3 songs that we've talked about during this time at school at home, and then I'm going to give you a new song to see if you can figure it out. Okay, and there will be a quiz, just a written quiz, labeling and identifying meters and tonalities. And that is the standard that you are being assessed upon, okay? So this week we're practicing how to do this. So remember, with tonality, if you hear do, mi, so, la, so, fa, mi, re, ti, do, that means we're in major tonality. If you hear la, do, mi, fa, mi, re, do, ti, si, la, that means we're in minor tonality. If you hear do, day, do, day, do, day, do, day, that means we're in duple meter. If you hear do-da-dee, 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 do-da-dee as the micro beats, we are in triple meter. Okay? So that's what's going to be happening next week. I look forward to seeing your exit ticket responses for this week. and I look forward to seeing how the assessment goes as well in the future. So boys and girls, thanks for stopping by and making music with me today. I miss you. I hope you're well. And until we get to see each other again, bye-bye.